Swedish journalist Donald Bostrom has received many threats and intimidation following his article accusing Israeli forces of killing Palestinians to obtain their organs. Bostrom's article, "They plundered the organ of our son," was published in Sweden's largest circulation daily, Aftonbladet. The story says Israeli soldiers snatched young Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza Strip and returned their bodies to their families after removing their organs. During a visit to Algeria, Bostrom said he has been subject to insults, intimidations and threats.
I think all Israeli media called me the second day for interviews, and they were very upset. And the interesting thing was that no one of the journalists that called me had read the article. The campaign against me, the newspaper and the article, was the biggest thing that happened, of course.
The journalist who investigated 133 suspicious deaths of Palestinians for 17 years said that he focused on 20 genuine cases in which there were enough evidence that the Israeli army abducted young Palestinians to harvest their organs. He illustrated the case of Bilal Ahmed Ghanem, a 90-year-old Palestinian who was shot in 1992 by Israeli forces in the West Bank. The young man was moved to an unknown location while in critical condition. 5 days later, his body was returned to his family with a visible scar from his neck to stomach. Autopsy revealed that some of his vital organs has been removed, but the Israeli government rejected the allegations.
But to take bodies from the enemy is very unusual, and we couldn't find it so far in our research. So this is the first time, actually.
Following the threats, Bostrom received support from Algerian human rights organizations and the media. The Forensic Pathologists Association condemned the Israeli atrocities and described Bilal's case as a true violation of Geneva Convention.
As long as the Israeli army was involved, this represents an official trafficking of organs. The case requires an investigation by world legal institutions.
Bostrom, who traveled 50 times to the Palestinian territory, says he has now become an unwanted person by the Israeli authorities. Donald Bostrom, who is facing huge pressures from pro-Israeli lobbies, says he is determined to tell the truth about the organ trafficking in Israel. He is now receiving a huge backup from the Algerian human rights activists and lawyers who believe that the next step is to go to the International Court of Justice. Kamal Mansari, Press